If you want to write a short story, here is the format: orientation, scenario, turn, and consequence. Those are the 4 things you need to address to have a complete short story. If you wish to understand why, not only will I break down these 4 elements across this video, but I'll provide you with an optimized order for tackling them. So, if that interests you, stick around since I'm about to cook up a breakdown that will help solve any struggle you've ever had with short stories. So, this all starts with the name, short story. We'll start with the story part of the equation since we're all here to make stories. Stories are transformations under pressure. A premise is not a story, it's just narrative potential. A character just being a character is not a story. A character under pressure is where a story begins. A sequence of events is not a story. It's just chronology until someone transforms. Story begins when pressure hits and someone transforms. Now, that's important because of the short part of this. Short doesn't mean brief. This isn't about just having fewer words. That's shallow, surface level understanding. Short means concentrated. Short stories are the art of concentrated storytelling. That's why it needs a different structure from long-form storytelling, like novels, because while the destination is the same, the journey to it is a bit different. So, keeping that in mind, short stories are built around narrow slices of meaningful change. They get in, apply pressure, turn, has an aftermath that impacts the character, and then you get out. Hence the elements which achieve this: orientation, scenario, turn, and consequence. Orientation and scenario make up the pressure part. Turn and consequence deliver on the transformation. And it does it all in as focused a package as possible. Now, to understand how you'll achieve this, we'll do a quick pass through each part. The introduction is the minimal viable anchor. Its job is simple: give the reader just enough to understand what matters and what kind of story they've stepped into. It exists because pressure only works if the reader has something to attach that pressure to. The scenario is the active dramatic situation. This is where the story becomes live. Something is now in play. A problem, a goal, a temptation, a pursuit, a conflict, a conversation, a threat, whatever. It exists because without an active situation, the story has no engine. The turn is the meaningful shift. This is the point where the story changes state. Something important becomes different. It exists because story is transformation under pressure, and the turn is where the transformation actually happens. Without the turn, you have a vignette, which is not a story. As an aside, vignettes are fine to make, and I recommend trying them out too. They just aren't short stories. If you want to know why anyone would ever want to create one of those then, as well as how and when, I recommend subscribing to this channel so you know when those videos are released. In the meantime, I wish to stay focused on short stories, so let's turn our attention back to the final part of the equation: the consequence. The consequence is the resulting meaning reached as a result of the turn. It's where you explore the aftershock of the turn and provides, well, meaning to everything that came before the turn. Or, in the simplest words, orientation makes the story readable. Scenarios make the story active. Turns make the story transform. And consequences make the story land. Now, my experience working with all of this has created an optimized order. It's split across 2 halves: the story half and the short half. If you can, do this along with me, as you'll see the beauty of it. Now, the story half uses a method I discussed in another video. No worries on watching it, I created a PDF attachment in the description you can use to get through those steps. And luckily, it only has 4 steps. First, you have a simple idea, a spark. The spark themselves can sort into one of these 6 categories. Go with whatever feels best for you. After that, you simply need to answer 2 questions. Who is the story about? And what is happening to them? Once you have those questions answered, you can find the pressure by looking at the 8 universal conflicts, a framework I created that focused on the 8 possible story conflicts. This will be the key to identifying the pressure portion of things later on. Oh, and it is alright if you are wrong or decide to alter things along the way. I'll show you what I mean on this and other things with a worked example later on. For now, go with whatever is the most obvious direction. Anyway, after that, you tackle step 4, which focuses on the transformation. There are luckily only 3 kinds of transformation, though there are subdivisions within those 3. This will help you identify what transformation you're doing. You might not know what you want to do yet. I often don't immediately, so it's fine if you want to come back to this step later. The important thing is that you have this to refer back to your options if you don't know which route you'll go, and that you do address this eventually. Once you have all that, you can compress it all into a defining statement if you want. That's step 5 in the story anchor. But we're going to skip over all that here. What's important is what all we identified so far to get the short story in motion. And so, we pivot to the 4 elements of the short story. When it comes to tackling it, this is the order I recommend. Scenario, orientation, turn, and consequence. I can think of other directions to tackle these elements, such as reverse engineering from consequence, and if you want to, you can do that. It frankly doesn't matter so long as your end product addresses these things. This just seems the optimal path to me. So, as said, we start with the scenario because it is the active dramatic situation your entire short will explore. To find it, we're going to grab from the conflict you built this around and find a specific slice. Think of it like this. Your conflict tells you the kind of struggle the story belongs to. The scenario, meanwhile, tells you the specific situation where the audience experiences that struggle. After getting this down, I then focus on orienting the reader. To accomplish this, we're going to apply the principle of in late, out early. Remember, the orientation is the minimal viable anchor. We try to start the story as close to the scenario as possible. Clock's ticking after all. As for the matter of the turn, to help with that, I've compressed the ways it can manifest into 5 buckets. Recognition turns, choice turns, reversal turns, relationship turns, and existential turns. With recognition turns, something is understood. With choice, something is decided on. With reversal, something flips. For relationship turns, something changes between people. And with existential turns, something changes in who a person is. You can define the turn by finishing this sentence. At the turn, the story changes from blank to blank. After that, you simply need to resolve the scenario itself, or the meaning of the scenario here, with whatever results from the turn. This is where you will wish to align with whatever shift you feel best aligns with the type of story you're telling. This is where you grab whatever sort of transformation you picked, and you put it on display here, though it is still just a slice. I'll provide you with a worked example in an upcoming video, since I find it helps to actually see stuff in motion. Regardless, try it out for yourself if you're struggling. And if you want to be able to refer to this method at any time, or have more details on it, I have another free PDF in the description just for you. All I ask in return is that, if it helps you out, you post a comment saying as such. It helps the algorithm, and more importantly, it helps me feel this is all a worthwhile use of my time. Now, if you want even more stuff on short stories, I recommend checking out this playlist here, as I'm filling it with all my knowledge on short stories. And if you want to see how I perform with short stories, check out my Grandmaster of Theft series on my other channel, Story Marc Studios.